Hi, I'm Stuart and welcome to SIRENNET Television. I'm joined by
Chris.
And we're here today to talk to you about a product that we have available here on SIRENNET. It's from the great manufacturer Code 3 and it is the 4-pack LED Hideblast. It's a product that basically is an LED hideaway kit essentially, and the 4-pack comes in relation to the number of diodes that are included in the head, which you can clearly see right now. I'm pointing to the head on this camera. And tell us a little bit about the unit itself, Chris.
The unit itself, as you just mentioned, it's a driver-based system. So to get us started, you have an inline weatherproof driver that branches off into a 2-outlet Y harness. On the other end is your pigtail connection point. So this is where you're going to connect it to a ground, tie it into your control system. You also have the ability to adjust flash patterns, and the unit has a dimming function, which will come into play with the white trigger wire.
How many flash patterns does it have?
It has 14 flash patterns total, and it's 14 for alternating and for simultaneous patterns. So when you set it up, depending on the preference for your application, the driver will flash both simultaneously, or it will alternate the 4 blast hideaway units here.
Now, the light itself has an ability to be mounted externally as well, which is quite nice. And there's 2 ways of doing this. Well, not really 2. There's actually 1 way of doing it. First of all, you have to drill a hole. That's usually a good start. Takes a 1-inch diameter cutout to put that through the body of the vehicle. It also comes with a grommet as well. You can kind of see that here. And by pushing the grommet over the heatsink, that's what this black area is here. This is the actual heatsink for the diodes, which are mounted up in the front part of the light itself. You can then mount that into the particular body style that you want to do. However, it does have to be a flat surface area. So a grooved surface area is not going to work for this. You're going to have a flat surface area to mount it. And that pretty much is the same with most of the external mount hideaway lights that are available on the market. So, can we light this up?
Of course. And quickly, I'll show you here how it is a plug-and-play system at the Y harness point. So with that, snap and lock waterproof connector. You're noticing here, very short to get to the other head. With that, Code 3 provides a 9-foot extension to run to the second Hideblast. Again, quick connects, snap right into place, and there's only 1 way to pop them in.
And they are color-coded, especially designed for Stuart, so that we don't have an accident. Meanwhile, Chris finds electricity.
So with that, as I mentioned with the pigtails here, connect to a ground, into a positive 12 volt. And as you can see here, red and blue, they can be ordered in other color specifications as well to meet your application. So if you need a pair of blues, a pair of reds, a red and a blue as you see here, ambers or whites, go ahead and select your color preference as needed for the Code 3 4-blast.
So again, a quick look at the Code 3 hideaway system that's available here on SIRENNET. Now, we do have access to one of our demo vehicles, and we will be giving you a chance to take a look at that on the application side of the SIRENNET video family. So when you're on the website looking at the product, click on the application section, and you'll have a chance to see our Code 3 demo unit in action, and it will actually have these lights mounted into it as well. So, right?
Exactly, and as you can see, you know me, I like to play with the fixtures when they're in front of me. So for setting them to your flash pattern preference, get them powered up, take the yellow momentarily to a positive, and that'll go ahead and change it. And there you have the notorious California Title 13, steady burn red, other side flashing, and back to both. So there you have it.
He always does that. Just before I think it's time to go, he shows us something more exciting and better. Well, thank you very much, Chris. Greatly appreciate that. I'm Stuart. You've been watching SIRENNET Television. Great product available from Code 3. It's available on the website, so go ahead and check it out.